everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Christy. It is November, so it is fall, y'all, even though it is quite literally 85 degrees outside where I live. I'm gonna need that to calm down a little bit. I tried on so many different outfits to film this video because every time I came to sit down to film, I was literally svetzing by the time I began. So we landed on, this is actually a cropped shirt, which you will not see the bottom of, but it is cool and breezy, so that is why we landed on this. Anyway, what am I talking about? I thought that since it is now November and we are quickly approaching the holiday season, I'm not trying to trigger anybody by saying that, but the holiday season is coming, which I'm very excited about. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to share with you guys 20 items that I would recommend for someone who loves to travel. So if you're looking for gifts for the traveler in your life, this video is for you. Keep watching because these 20 items are things that I have tried and loved over the past year plus. I've gone on quite a few trips this year. I've used some items that I love and that I will take with me on trips every time going forward, and some things that I didn't love as much. So I have kind of narrowed this list down to include 20 things that I absolutely recommend for someone who loves to travel. This is going to include some luggage recommendations of different sizes and capacities and types. So by that I mean I'm going to share like my recommended checked bag, carry-on bag, personal item, etc. I'm also going to go over some travel accessories that I love and bring on my trips, as well as some miscellaneous items. Of course, everything that I talk about in this video will be linked below. All of the Amazon links are affiliate links that I will get a small commission from. So as always, I really appreciate you shopping those links and I really appreciate the support. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so below. It really does help me out. I do predominantly travel videos as well as some lifestyle content here on YouTube, so I would love for you to join us. So without further ado, let's get into these 20 items that I recommend for the traveler in your life. I am going to start with the miscellaneous items on my list. And the first thing on that would have to be a really nice pair of noise canceling headphones. So I have these Sony headphones that I absolutely love. I got them in the navy blue color because I just thought that they were so pretty. I absolutely love these. I love to take these on every trip. They are noise canceling. They have various ambient sound settings. They are so comfortable to wear. As you can tell here, this like cushioning is so lush. There's also cushioning here on the top so that your little head is feeling nice and cushioned. And basically as soon as I put these on, like I don't even have them on yet and everything is so muffled, which I love. They come in a very, very, very nice case. I say very, very, very nice because it is very protective. It is very hard and will definitely protect them if they're in your purse or backpack or personal item. I also like that they have this little added like pouch here. There's like a mesh pouch here on the front in case you want to like stick anything in there. A little extra pocket for you, if you will. They come in a lot of different colors. I absolutely love the navy blue. I have had these I think for over a year now and I absolutely love them. Highly recommend. I especially think that noise canceling headphones are just really nice for long haul flights. Obviously anything to help you sleep, anything for you to be comfortable on those long flights. So I highly recommend the Sony headphones. This next thing that I'm gonna recommend is something that's a little bit newer to me and I feel like Amazon was really targeting me with this ad. It wasn't even an ad, it was just like a recommended thing that showed up on my Amazon and I was like, how did you know that I would really want that? So I am a big reader. I also have another reading thing included here for those who want to travel a little bit lighter. I love to read. I have a ton of like physical books. That's definitely my preferred way of reading. And Amazon showed me, this is like, people are gonna be like, why, Christy? Like, why? But they showed me this book cover pouch thing, and I just think it's the cutest thing in the world. They had different colors. There's a few different options on Amazon, but I just thought that this like Lucky Cat one was so stinking cute. And basically what this is and why I think this could be great for traveling is obviously if you're somebody who likes to take a book with you and not a Kindle, even though we'll talk about the Kindle in a moment, this is great because you have a little protective pouch for your book so it doesn't get all messed up in your bag. But also what I love about it is that this pouch is like pretty spacious. So I actually feel like this could double as carrying any important documents that you might need with you. So if you're traveling and you have visa paperwork or you have your passport, anything like that, you could stick right in here with your book and it would be safe and all in one place and not getting like crunched up in your bag. So I think it's really nice. I know a lot of people like to use like document holders for those kind of things, which obviously you could do that too. But I was like, if you're like me and you want something cute and a cute way to carry your book, might as well kill two birds with one stone and you can put all of your important documents in here as well. What I also like about this little book pouch is that it has a front little flap here, like a little pocket. So if you want to bring a notebook and some pens, you can do that and just stick it right in there and it's all in one place. Genius. I love this. So obviously this is not a typical travel necessity and I don't necessarily think it's a necessity, but it definitely is a fun gift for someone who loves to travel and also loves to read. So the next thing I'd recommend for the traveler in your life, a travel item that I always use, is a little pouch to kind of be a catch-all. So I like to travel and keep usually in the purse that I'm carrying around with me when I'm traveling in a city, wherever. I like to have a little pouch where I keep all of my little first aid items. So I'll put Band-Aids in there, I'll put Advil, I'll put my allergy medicine, anything that you might need kind of in the first aid vein, I put in that little pouch. I also put like a pad, a tampon, I put like a Tide to Go pen, like things like that I like to put into a little pouch. So you can use a cute little cosmetic pouch. I will link mine below. I also got these at Target and these ended up being really useful. These were just a few dollars at Target, but these are great too. Not only for like a pouch to keep with you in your purse, but if you ever need like a little pouch for extra like traveling things, these are really nice too. Again, I'll link some options below, but something like this is just really nice where you can throw all of your first aid kind of like personal necessities that you want to keep with you and just throw them all right in here and you're good to go. So highly recommend getting like a cute pouch or pouch set for the traveler in your life because they will use that. The next two items are items that I travel with for every long haul flight. I do not take these items on shorter flights just because I don't feel like they're necessary, but these items are a sleep mask, so like a little eye sleep mask to cover your eyes, and a neck pillow. I feel like those two, like you absolutely need on a long flight or else you're pretty miserable. So I think that most people bring a neck pillow, but a lot of people sleep on, no pun intended, they sleep on the eye mask. I'm so sorry. I'll link below the ones that I've been using on recent flights, but obviously you can take a look and like find ones that have really good reviews. Obviously an eye mask is very straightforward. You want one that's comfortable, that's not gonna like mess with your eyelashes, that's gonna block out all the light. And then for neck pillows, I think you'll know the person that you're gifting best, whether they will want something that's firmer, want something that's more of like a softer memory foam type of thing. I'll put some options below, but I do think that would be a cute gift for someone in your life who likes to travel. It'd be cute to get them an eye mask and a neck pillow, and the next item on my list, a Pashmina scarf or a little blanket. So the reason I have this on the list is because this is something that I have loved to travel with. I will either, depending on my destination, I will pack a pretty scarf like this that's soft but pretty sizable, or I will pack a lightweight blanket that I can also use outdoors. Well, let me explain that further. So, one, I think packing a little blanket or a little scarf like this, one is nice because if you get cold on the plane, you can bust it out of your bag and you can use it to warm up and use as a little blanket on the plane. I also feel like it's nice because when you're on a plane, I'm sure you've noticed, your body starts to like arch like this, inward kind of, and that is because of the shapes of the seats on the plane. I feel like your lumbar is really not supported, which I have read is how you get sick from flying, because basically something about like this part of your body not being opened up. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, you guys, who knows? But what you can do is you can roll up a scarf or a blanket and put it right here in your lower back, so that it supports your upper back and supports your lumbar and kind of opens up your chest, and it is way more comfortable to sit like that, as it turns out. I've done this on many, many, many flights, and I always feel so much better when I have something like this as my lumbar support on my flight. Plus, on top of all of that, when you get to your destination, you can use this scarf for various things. In Turkey, I used this to cover up when we went into the mosques. You could use this as a little accent on your outfit. If your destination is cold, you can use the scarf as a scarf. Novel concept, Christy. On the flip side, I also mentioned bringing a blanket that you could use outdoors. I have this tie-dye, very lightweight blanket from SandCloud, I think is the company. I tried to find it. I think it's like buried in my linen closet right now, but I will like put a picture here. And I absolutely love that blanket. It is quick drying and it is so nice to take on trips when you know you're gonna be outside a lot, or if you're going to like a beach destination. You can use it at the beach, you can use it as a towel, you can use it to lay in a park, and it is so lightweight and easy to take with you. So with that in mind, for a gift for the traveler in your life, it would be a very nice gift, I feel, to give them like an eye mask, a neck pillow, and either a scarf or a nice lightweight blanket like that. I feel like that would be a very nice gift. The next item on our list is a Kindle. I feel like this is every traveler's favorite thing to bring with them. Obviously, a Kindle's very straightforward. I feel like you all probably know exactly what this is and what it does, but you can load up as many books on here as you want and read whatever you want on your trip, and it's all in one little electronic device. So if the person in your life loves to read, but they do not like using space in their suitcase or personal item to carry a book or two on a longer trip, I highly recommend getting them a Kindle. I feel like they will get a lot of use out of this, especially if they are a major reader and really love to read. I just feel like this is such a nice gift, especially when traveling. I feel like this is so convenient for travel. The last miscellaneous item that I have on this little gift guide is a portable battery. They are the best for traveling. I mean, you literally can just keep this little thing in your bag and plug your phone or electronics into it, and boom, you are charged. You're good to go. Obviously, when you're traveling, that is so important to be able to keep things charged, especially if you're using your phone for the map app and that's how you're getting around town. It is very important to keep everything charged. So for the traveler in your life, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting them a portable battery so that they're able to charge things on the go on their trips. Okay, the next little section on this gift guide is travel accessories. For this first item in travel accessories, I actually have a video review for these, which I will link above. And they are little liquid containers for travel. It's by a brand called Human Gear, and they're on Amazon, and they come in a bunch of different sizes. I think they have like a small, medium, and large size, the largest one being this 100 milliliter tube. What I really like about these and why I have used them since I bought them is that I love that they're like really squeezable, and they're like this silicone material, so it's really easy to get out every last drop of the product you put into them. That is always my complaint about the harder plastic containers for liquids. It's so hard to get your products out of them, especially at the bottom. It's really hard to scrape all of that out, and all of your products come out of these so easily. They come in a variety of different colors. I will link all the options below. And they also have this little locking feature, which I also think is a great selling point on these. You take this little lip of the lid and put it on top of the cap, and you actually lock it into place on either side. And as you can see, like, this is not opening. So very, very nice that it has that functionality, because obviously you do not want these to leak in your suitcase. There is nothing worse. So if the traveler in your life has been looking for some really good quality liquid containers for travel, I highly recommend these ones. Up next in our little travel accessories category is not one, but two cosmetic bags. And get ready, people. So I think these make great gifts, especially because these two are such great quality, and I've used them so much that I feel like any person who loves to travel would really enjoy these. So this one has a ton of name recognition. The smaller cosmetic bag that I recommend is the On The Go Essentials case from Beis Travel. This is Shay Mitchell's brand. I feel like this is really having a moment. Everyone loves their stuff, and for good reason. I absolutely love everything I own from Beis. I feel like their products are so thoughtful and well executed. I'll get into that more when we get to the suitcase and luggage section of this video, but this On The Go Essentials case is the perfect size for a shorter trip, or if you're very low maintenance and don't need a lot of stuff. I feel like you can definitely get away with this. What is nice is that both sides are clear, so it is compliant with TSA to bring this in your personal item to go through security. There's also a mirror in here. This actually comes out and is a mirror that stands, which is super nice. There's a little handle on it, and it just feels really nice. It comes in a couple different colors, and I just love this bag. I've used this on so many different trips, and I really like it. I think for a smaller cosmetics case, this is it for me. Now, it's time to bring out the big guns. If you or the person that you are gifting is somebody who loves to bring a lot of things when they travel, they like to bring a lot of skincare, a lot of makeup, a lot of cosmetic toiletries like that, then I highly recommend gifting this Matein cosmetics case. You guys, this guy's not messing around. I love this. I took this when we went on our 2-week trip to Turkey, and it is the best thing ever. So it also has a handle. If it looks well loved, it's because it is. It has 2 different layers. So this top layer zips open, has an extra little clear pouch in here. It has so many amazing features. So we have a little mesh pocket here. We have some stretchy loops here for extra storage. On this side, you have a zip open pocket, very spacious, lots of things you can put in there. And then a makeup brush section, which I literally love. So you can put all of your makeup brushes here, and it even has this plastic like protective covering that goes over it that Velcros into place. So since I was checking a bag when I was using this going to Turkey, I was actually able to fit like some of my full-size skincare bottles right in here because there's actually a few inches of space here that you can store bigger bottles in this top section, which, game changer. And then in the bottom section, we again, on one side, have another mesh pocket. So this zips open, you have some more space for a pocket here. And then the pièce de résistance of this cosmetic organizer, which is this massive section to put all of your makeup products, skincare products, perfume, whatever you want to put in here. So all of these pieces actually pull out and you can arrange them in different areas. As you can see, there's different slots, so you can literally move these around to kind of create the spacing that you want for your items. This whole section is also removable. So if you want this whole thing to just be one big open space, if you don't want it to be as structured, you can remove this whole plastic part here, get all of this out of here. Or if you still want the structure, you can remove all of these different slats. It's amazing. I fit so much makeup in here and it was so organized. I absolutely loved using this. So if you or someone you know needs a nice, large, structured cosmetic case, I highly recommend this one from Matein. A few other smaller gifts that I recommend for the traveler in your life that are very helpful when you love to travel are shoe bags, packing cubes, and a suitcase scale. So obviously shoe bags are very straightforward. I'll link the ones below that I use. I just really like to use shoe bags because I hate like if my grimy shoes are touching my clothes or other things in my bag, I'm just like, bleh. It's so gross when you think about everywhere you trek in your shoes, especially in a big city, like no, thank you. So I always use shoe bags. If you are the person you're gifting for is a packing cube type person, again, I will link recommendations for that down below. I feel like those could be a good gift to go together. Packing cubes are really having a moment in these last few years. People swear by them and love them, so I will definitely link those below. I always use shoe bags when I travel for sure, without fail. I sometimes use packing cubes, I sometimes don't. I feel like I'm still learning my strategy with packing cubes. So I'm still in process with that, but I want to be a person that uses them because they seem so organized and so easy to like pack and unpack. Like that's what I want. So I'll link the ones that I have below. As for a luggage scale, again, I will link ours below. This has been so helpful. We literally bring this on trips with us because it is so helpful to know how much your suitcase weighs before you go to the airport, obviously. When we went to Turkey, we were bringing so much stuff back that it was like an absolute necessity for us to measure our suitcases before we went to the airport. And thank God we brought that little luggage scale because we would have been in trouble. Like we would have been in the airport frantically moving things around from suitcase to suitcase, and nobody wants to do that. So if you or whoever you're gifting to does not have a weight indicator on their suitcase, which we will talk about, a suitcase that has that in the next section, I highly recommend gifting or buying a weight indicator to use before your trips, on your trips, after the trip. It's so good to have, just very convenient. The last couple travel accessories I'm going to share with you are bags that I like to take with me on trips. Let me grab them. So the first item that I will talk about is my favorite backpack for travel as of this moment. It is not specifically a travel backpack. I actually use this backpack for work, but I find this to be very nice to bring if I need to bring my laptop and my iPad on a trip. So this is a Targus backpack. I just feel like it has such a nice sleek design. Obviously these keychains are mine, but I feel like it has such a nice sleek design. I love the gold hardware on it. I feel like it does not look bulky at all. It's so nice and just looks very sophisticated, professional, and I really like it. There are lots of pockets on this bad boy. So there is a front pocket here that you can use. The only thing that I don't love is that the inside color is orange, which is a little bit garish to me. Like this screams Halloween, I feel like. So I do wish they would have gone with a softer color for the interior, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. I love how the outside of this bag looks. You do have a large pocket here in the front. There is also an additional pocket back here, which I really, really, really like. It would be against your back if you're carrying this, which is obviously a really nice safety feature if you are carrying this in a big city or on a trip. If you want to keep things really close to you, that is a great option. We have this little strap that keeps your little laptop area closed. And this is the little pocket for your laptop. I say little, but it's actually really spacious. I can fit my giant work laptop in here, which is really nice. The backpack itself is actually very spacious. Like I fit my book pouch with book in here. I fit my iPad along with that, another pouch in here. So it actually fits a lot. And there is also an additional pocket here that zips shut that is quite sizable as well. Again, the brand for this is Targus, and again, I will link everything below, but I really like this backpack. I feel like this is so cute. I just think it's really sleek. I really don't like when backpacks look really bulky, so I was really excited to find this one because I feel like it's really nice. So this is what I will carry with me on trips if I need to bring my laptop. So I highly recommend this for anyone in your life who travels and tends to take a lot of like laptops, iPads, anything like that. If they like to bring tech with them, then I highly recommend this backpack. The last item in the travel accessory section is my favorite item to bring is my personal item. I actually made an entire video about this bag because I love it so much. And that is of course the Foldie. I absolutely love this bag. The company sent me this bag and I did a video review of it. I have used this as my personal item for every single trip since I've received this. That is how much I love this bag. I can't say enough good things about it. I'll again link the video above if you're curious about this and want to know like every detail. But the reason I recommend this on the gift guide is because this would be such a nice gift to receive if you love to travel. This fits within the restrictions for TSA for a personal item. Not only when it's just like this in tote form, but the bottom zips out to expand. And even when this is expanded, and look at how much extra space you get when it's expanded, even when expanded, this counts as a personal item. That is such a game changer if you love to travel. I have gone on so many trips with this bag now where I have used this as my personal item on the way there, not extended. And then any souvenirs, anything I buy on my trip, I can extend this bag, fill this bag up, and literally get away with taking a carry-on suitcase everywhere I go. Because I know I can put any extras in this bag and it's still my personal item. I love this bag. I really can't say enough good things about it. If a person in your life loves to travel, they would really enjoy this as their personal item and it would make a great gift for them. It comes in a ton of different colors. It also has a trolley pass-through so it can go on your suitcase, which is really nice. And the whole thing folds up to fit into this little front pouch. What more could you want? So I highly recommend this if somebody in your life loves to travel. This is such a nice gift. I've already gifted this to 2 people in my life. And like I said, it comes in a ton of different colors and I just love this bag. Cannot recommend it enough. We are in the final category. Luggage. So the final 4 items of my gift guide are luggage items. They are things that I have used and people in my life have used and absolutely loved. So after using these things, some of these items I've used for over a year now, I feel really confident in saying that they are a great purchase, whether for you or a gift for somebody else. So let's jump into the final 4 items on the gift guide. First up is my luggage choice for a weekend trip. If you've watched my videos before, you already know what this is gonna be. It is the Beis Weekender bag. This looks so huge. It is not that big, I promise. But this bag, you guys, is just chef's kiss. This fits so much stuff, and I will say this again, and I will say it 1,000 times about the Beis line. Everything that they do with these products is so thoughtful, so well organized, so well executed. There's all of these thoughtful touches that just make everything so much easier to use, which I love. I just feel like you don't see that a lot in brands. So, Beis, love ya. Shay Mitchell, love you, girl. Anyway, okay. So what I love about this bag is this bottom section zips out. I will show you one moment, please. This bottom section zips out. So if you want to keep your shoes separate, you want to keep your bathing suit separate, whatever you want to keep separate on your trip, or heck, you just want to use this for another organizational section, there you go. It's a separate area. What I tend to do with this bag is I will take this on a weekend trip, like if I'm going to the beach for a weekend, I will always put my shoes down here in their shoe bags, and I will put my bathing suits, my towel, anything for the beach in this section with any other shoes, because this fits an astounding amount of things. I will also say that. So then when I'm coming home, anything that's still wet, anything that's sandy can just go right here back in the bottom section, separate from everything above. Genius. Not me. Beis, obviously. If you are taking this bag as a personal item or carry-on, or if you're just using this like on a road trip with an additional suitcase. It does have a trolley pass through. You can zip it shut though, so that you can have it be like a little pouch pocket. There's also a zip pocket in the front. And then one thing I really love about this bag is that the way that this opens, it opens so as wide as the bag, which so many bags don't do this and I don't know why. But since it opens its entire width, it's so easy to see everything you have in the bag. So easy to access everything. It is so nice. It does have a pouch here that Velcros shut. This pouch is for a laptop or iPad. We also have a large zip shut pocket here, as well as some little pouch pockets for your phone or whatever else there. And in general, I absolutely love this bag. I've used this so many times since I was gifted it. My sister got it for me again. Thanks, Court. But I absolutely love this. It is the perfect size bag for a weekend or long weekend. And this is definitely my choice for a weekend bag. So I will link this below. Again, a great gift for anybody in your life. The next item I'm recommending for luggage in the gift guide is actually not something I own myself. It is something that my brother owns and that I wanted to add to the gift guide because I feel like in these categories of weekend bag, carry-on, and checked bag, I feel like there's something missing between a weekend bag and a carry-on bag. And my brother got this bag and I want to get it for Barish so bad because I feel like this is such a perfect little suitcase for when you're going on a quick trip, but you are flying and don't want the hassle of having to carry a bag like the Weekender bag from Beis. So this bag is the Swiss Gear Check Light Under Seat Carry-On Suitcase. And I will go ahead and put like some pictures up of this. It is a roller bag, which is so, so nice. It has some exterior pockets and it is small enough that it will fit under the seat in front of you, which is wild. But again, the exterior pockets are really nice. I really love that this little front panel opens up to all of these little spaces where you can organize things. I will say this is a small bag. Like this is small. So the overall dimensions on this are that it is 16 inches high, 13.75 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. But it is surprisingly spacious for being so small. And I think that it's important to keep in mind that a suitcase like this is obviously not something for a huge trip, a long trip, potentially not even an international trip. And it really depends on the type of packer you are or the person you're gifting is. But I wanted to include this because my brother had such good reviews of it and I've been wanting to get it for Barish. Maybe I'll get it for him for Christmas. Maybe I'll use my own gift guide. And I just feel like this is such a perfect size suitcase when you are flying somewhere but don't need to bring a ton of things with you. So next up is my recommendation for a carry-on suitcase, and it is the Level 8 extendable 20-inch suitcase. So I've worked with Level 8 previously on a video. They sent me one of their checked bag suitcases, and they also sent me this carry-on suitcase. And you guys, I am obsessed with this carry-on suitcase. I need to break down like why I love it, but it's just mostly about the organization and how there are so many pockets, so many places to organize your things. And this front pocket, I just need to break it down for you because it makes things so convenient. Like when I saw this, I was like, does any other suitcase do this? Because this is kind of crazy. So let's break down this Level 8 carry-on 20-inch expandable suitcase. Okay, so this is my Level 8 carry-on suitcase. Again, they so kindly sent this to me. I absolutely love this color. It's a little bit lighter than it's showing on camera, but it's super, super pretty. This is the 20-inch expandable carry-on suitcase. It does have the dual handles. Obviously has an expandable handle that you can pull the suitcase with. I think this actually has a couple different heights, so you don't have to fully expand it. If it's more comfortable for you to carry it lower, you can. It has a TSA approved lock here. It comes with instructions for this, which is really nice. Also, please disregard how horrific my nails look. So before I show you my favorite feature of this, let's open it so I can show you the inside. So something that I really like about this bag that you will hear me talk about with the Beis bag next is that it actually has this little compression section here / organizer, which I think is super nice. You'll see that my Beis checked bag has something similar, but this is like a little separator, divider, compression organizer. How many words can I use to describe it? It does have a little mesh zip pocket here, and then this actually clips out like so. Then you have the kind of the traditional, I don't know what this is actually called. What do you call this in a suitcase? But you know what I mean? It kind of keeps everything together, compressed down, organized. Has a decent amount of space in here. I do really like that it has this flap. I feel like this can really help you organize things. I feel like you could like do layers of your items. And I just think that's really nice. Plus, I just really like that it keeps things from going everywhere. I hate it when you open your suitcase after flying and everything is just a jumbled mess. So on this side, again, it's a zip closed section and you have plenty of space over here on this side. Let me show you the part of this that really changed the game for me and really impressed me. Honestly, I would buy this suitcase just for this reason. You know me, I'm always extreme. All it takes is one cool thing and I'm there, I'm ready to buy it. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a little zipper at the top. Oh, guys, get ready. Get ready to have your mind blown. So this little front section zips down and opens. I am literally shook to my core. So before we dive into what this section is, there are little Velcro straps here on either side so that the front portion doesn't completely open. So what we can do so that it does completely open, so I can show you, is just simply detach the Velcro strips and it completely opens. But honestly, I feel like that is such a thoughtful feature to include these little Velcro sections. The idea of this is that you keep all of your electronics here in the front so you don't have to open your suitcase or carry a backpack for the specific reason of bringing a laptop. I feel like a lot of the times when people travel, they either put their electronics in their carry-on bag, have to open it, get that all out, or they bring a backpack just because they're bringing a laptop or iPad. What is so nice about this suitcase is when you open this with the Velcro sides attached, it opens up literally like that and you can slide your laptop and iPad right out of here. Go through security, easy as pie. So let's take a look at all of these features in this front pocket. Again, I just think this is genius. So you have a padded section here for your laptop as well as a padded section here for your iPad. This does fit up to a 15-inch laptop in here. You also have additional space here for packing extra items, which I just think is crazy. Obviously, this could eat into your storage space in the one side, but I think that if you want to organize your things in a certain way, this could be really beneficial. And I really like that you kind of have this additional like secret section if you choose to use it. And then here in the front section, you have so many little zippered compartments. You have this zipper compartment here, which you have space to put plenty of things in there. An additional little zipper compartment here. And then you have pouches where you could put phone, wallet, any necessities, and then little holes for pens. And overall, I mean, this just sells me on this carry-on bag. Most times if I'm traveling with a laptop or an iPad, I want to bring a backpack that will keep them safe, but I almost never use that backpack on my trip. So it just kind of feels like a waste to bring that bag at all. So I absolutely love that I could bring the personal item of my choice and then have all of my electronics stored here safely and securely, and then literally just open this little zipper section and get everything out. It is amazing. I feel like this is for sure the selling point for me on this carry-on. It's just how easy access they make it for you to get your tech items. I don't think I've ever seen this on any other suitcase before. Not that I'm like super well versed in suitcases or anything, but I just think that this is absolutely amazing. So that is my carry-on suitcase recommendation for this gift guide. If you or the traveler in your life is looking to upgrade their carry-on suitcase, I highly, highly recommend this level 8 one. I think I'm gonna be using this for every trip going forward. I mean, that front like pocket just like totally sold me. So I am so excited to be using this on all of my upcoming domestic trips. The final item on my gift guide for the traveler in your life is my recommendation for a checked suitcase. So, I don't know why I keep wanting to do a drum roll. I really gotta stop doing that. But my recommendation for my favorite check-in suitcase has to be the Beis 26-inch roller checked bag. You guys, this suitcase, not only is it super durable and super sturdy, and somehow still looks very sleek, comes in an array of colors. But this suitcase has so many unique functionalities that I feel like it's the only suitcase that I can recommend on this gift guide for my favorite checked bag. Not only does it have like all these unique little things like a way to hold your purse on it, it has a weight indicator so you can hold it up from the side handle and it tells you if it's over 50 pounds. Mind blown. The way that the interior is organized and set up, I feel like it is so thoughtful, so well executed, and I would use this as my checked bag for any trip going forward. So that is it. Those are my 3 categories. luggage, travel accessories, and miscellaneous, and my 20 items that I recommend for you or the traveler in your life this holiday season. I really hope that this gift guide was helpful for you. If you have favorite travel items that you feel like need to be added to the list, please comment below so that we can share them with anybody else who watches this video. I will link everything mentioned in this video below. Again, I really hope this gift guide is helpful for you for finding the perfect gift for the traveler in your life. Please comment below if you're planning on buying anything off the list. I'm very curious what everyone's gonna get. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so below. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it as always, and I will see you in the next one.